Welcome back to Football Kings. We're back. It's a Thursday, and there are a lot of things that have been happening. I guess you guys can see what the stream is about. Talking about Maresca and the possible rumor. This is a rumor. This is just giving. It just looks like it's not true. I don't know what you feel, but it looks like it's just completely not true. That of all people to consider, is Maresca to consider to replace Pep. I don't even know if I'm ready to have this conversation, but that's the conversation we'll be having on today's stream. We'll talk about Spurs, Liverpool, we'll talk about Newcastle, Chelsea. Our prediction stream is tomorrow. So, guys, come tomorrow with your predictions for the match week. We're going into match week 17. Well, we're almost at the halfway point through the season.
We're almost there.
I remember when the season started and everybody was like, oh, let's get to 10 games.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about the table. Let's get to 10 games. Let's get to 10 games. Now, we've passed 10 games. So, if your team is not winning now, if you're not picking points now,
no assurance.
At this point, we know some teams are going down, like Wolves. No chance. No chance they survive. But interesting stuff. Let's start with the first conversation. What?
I say, except a big miracle happens.
Except a big miracle happens, but yeah, I doubt.
Yeah.
Let's start with the first conversation. Let's start with Maresca going to City. Nick is saying Maresca to City and Pep leaving. BS. Complete BS. But let's have the conversation. What, hypothetically speaking, I don't know why this rumor will come up, but let's just indulge it for a bit and say, okay, maybe Maresca is a world champion. Maresca has won Conference League.
He's won Champions League. He's won this. He's won that. He's won trebles. Therefore, he's the one to replace. He's the one to replace Pep.
Doesn't make sense. First
of all, when I saw this story, I laughed. And I fell down on. Yes, Kingsley, no joke. I actually laughed when I saw it. I laughed and I fell down. I was like, oh my God. Seriously? Now, remember something. People forget. Maresca just has changed his agents.
Oh.
He changed his agents.
I remember. I think so.
And since he changed his agents, it's kind of like he has this aura about him, which is good. Yes. Nobody is scared, right? He has this aura about him, like he's no more a yes man.
Yeah.
He's forgotten why the club employed him. The club employed him
to be a yes man.
No. In how do I say it now? So in the sense that the coach will not have, the coach is not the control. Will not have the main. Yes, the coach doesn't have full control.
You're not a manager. You're more like a head coach than
Pep has control of buying in City. But even City now, they started to block some of the decisions of Pep. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, so interesting. I thought Pep was just part of that buying conversation. I never knew like
Savinho was to go. They refused for Savinho to go
because he wanted Rodrigo, right? He wanted Savinho to Tottenham, Rodrigo to City.
No, the club said no, right? Because they missed out on Kopama, so many things, right? So looking at this now, let's look at it. Maresca now he's changed his contracts. He has a stronger agent. Do you get what I'm saying? Now it's more of a case like, brother, you signed a 5-year contract. You knew what you were getting into. These owners are, I won't say garbage, but they are just there.
Yeah.
They are not good. I won't say they are excellent, but I won't say they are bad.
Yeah.
They are not bad simply because they are spending money. It could be worse. They are not excellent because they are not mixing it as we would all love. Mature and world talents and excellent talents, right?
So now you knew,
yes, you knew what you were getting into. You knew that this club is going to be flipping players. You knew that probably if you have a second team, it's going to be guys that you need to train from scratch, and you were happy.
So, but you cannot blame a man coming from Leicester. You cannot blame a young coach.
Yeah, he was hustling for a job.
You're looking for opportunity. Anything that gets Chelsea on your resume, you're going to get higher jobs.
Now he has a bigger agent. His aura has changed.
He has won some things.
Apart from winning some things, that agent
he adds to his
the aura has changed. Now It's
Yeah.
not because you won 2 trophies that everybody should not criticize you if you are doing something wrong. We
Of
criticize
course.
because that's the only way you will succeed, and that's the only way it can work,
Yeah.
and that's the only way we can
Mm-hmm.
win, and that's the only way we can achieve stuff is by us
Mm-hmm.
criticizing you. Do you get? But now you're under pressure. You have an outburst of 48 hours, XYZ. Then now, suddenly, all of a sudden, you are the top of the list in Manchester City. Kingsley, come on.
Do
Is
you
this
feel
student that
like
is
I
making
feel
this?
like this is it? I see where you're going with it.
Nah,
It now
is
makes
his
sense. It
agent.
makes sense. I did
Is
not
his
understand before, but
agent.
I see where you're going with this. This is
Is
a
his
rumor that
agent.
this is a story they're trying to float so that
Hmm.
Chelsea will feel the pressure of like, oh
Yes. So
wow,
it's who is
City they're
having the
interested in
upper hand?
Maresca. Yeah, so he has the upper hand when it comes
Exactly.
to that to the end of the
Yes,
season, when it comes to that negotiation, given that we're going into 2026. That makes
yes.
sense.
Kingsley.
Mm-hmm.
Quite all right. Maresca would obviously. Maresca is a good coach. Any club,
It's okay. Yeah.
when Juventus wanted to employ a new coach, Maresca was on their list.
Of course. Yeah.
Juventus, some Italian clubs this summer, Maresca was on their list, but we didn't
Of
see
course.
the agent and this thing hype it so much. Do you
They
get
put
what?
it under the wraps. Yeah.
Exactly. Maresca is on the list of City. Yes, he has to be on the list. So many people would obviously be on the list, but to come out and say, spin it and say David Oinson, can spin it and say he's more the way the vibe I'm getting is actually on the list. Good. But for him, he has to be
Well, he
on the
might not
list.
be at the top of. If
But
maybe he's on the list, is he at the top of the list? Because in the it's a
exactly.
list.
But
You might be at the
yes,
bottom. You don't know if you're the
when you
strong
say
choice.
he's one of the high candidates considered.
High
I just like
candidate.
what kind of English is this guy using?
So
One of the top
is Pep
candidates.
leaving? Do you think Pep is leaving?
Oh,
Is this the end
I don't know.
for Pep? Do you think this is it? Because the style of play
Maybe
is changing.
we should put Pep on trial. Let's see. Let's debate it out and see. No, no, no. We're putting Pep on trial not
Fair enough,
because
fair
he's
enough, fair
not
enough.
good.
Let's do it. Why not? Why
Not
not?
not because Pep is not good,
So
but
if let's okay, Pep on trial, are you for him staying or for him going?
I feel like it's not
Mm-hmm.
time for him to go. Let me go on that road. Maybe you take the
Okay,
other,
it's
or
not
do you want
for
to
him to go. Okay,
change?
I take this time to go. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go. Okay.
the major reason I would say it's not time for Pep is because it
Yeah.
just feels like he's running away. Do you get
Okay.
what I'm saying? When things
I
are
see what you're
bad,
saying. Mm-hmm.
he's running away. He's
Mm-hmm.
running away. Do you get?
Mm-hmm.
So he signed 2.5 years. He's only
Yeah.
done 1 year. Then why are you? I feel like he still has, apart from 2026, the rumors that he's leaving 20, but apart from 2026, I still feel he has 1 more year he can give in the
Yeah.
Premier League. Although
Yeah.
the energy levels are showing that he's getting tired. Do you get? And probably he'll prioritize fam. But that said, I still feel Pep leaving next year is premature. He just started building a new team. It's just 1 year and they've started to click. Do you get what I'm saying? So why run away now? It's like you're running away. So the way I look at it is that it's more or less like you're trying to, brother, even if you win the title or you don't win the title this season, stay and prove yourself. Sign off properly. Build a team that Manchester City fans will forever love you for. They'll forever love him. But at least leave them a team, because we don't want a case that he goes, Maresca goes there, and they become like Manchester United. They
Mm-hmm.
sack him in 8 months, he's gone. Boom, he gets the sack. It's possible. He's a City boy, but the City man, he's been there, right? But
Yeah.
nah, I don't think it's time for Pep to go. It's too premature. He just started building a team.
Okay.
Do you get what
So
I'm saying? Yeah.
have you given up? Okay. My point is
Yeah.
there is never a best time to leave. Do you get what
Mm,
I'm saying? Like if
mm,
Pep leaves 2 years from now, you will still have the
mm,
same feeling of why is he leaving? You have
mm,
not still built the team. This conversation can keep running for the next decade. There will never be a best time to leave. We literally had this
mm,
conversation about Ferguson at United, and we're talking like,
mm,
imagine he was still there till this point. You get what I'm saying? Like,
mm,
as a coach, it's
mm,
like because the competition is always like it's a very competitive sport. There's just never a best time to leave.
mm,
What else does Pep have to do to prove that he's
mm,
goated? What else does he have to do? He has won everything. He has won the treble. He has won
mm,
the Prem. He has won Champions League. He has won everything. Like he has done everything that
mm,
I feel like a coach at the highest level has done. He has coached some
mhm,
of the greatest. You get what I'm saying? To ever play the sport. So if Pep should say, okay, I'm actually done. I'm actually taking a break like Klopp. I'm actually going to play golf. I'm actually going to do something else. He deserves it because he has done a lot for the sport. From the tactical ideas that he has put out there, from
mm,
influencing a lot of coaches. You look at Ateta, you look at Maresca. These are his
mm,
underlings. You get what I'm saying? That are
mm,
coming to compete with him at the highest level. How much
mm,
more does Pep have to do to show you that he's the GOAT? You get what I'm saying? And the perfect end to this fairy tale for Pep at City is winning the league
mm,
this season and
mm.
retiring from coaching. Whether I choose to retire or not, but I feel like retiring from coaching and then maybe coaching national team and try to win a World Cup or something. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
I feel like this is the time. It's time. Pep needs to go. Like he
Wow.
doesn't need to go, but he can go. You get what I'm saying? Like he doesn't. He
Yeah,
can still stay for as long as he wants. But if it's time for him to go, then it's
you
time.
should
I
go.
think he can
Yes,
go
go.
and he should go. Take the
Yeah.
well-deserved break. You've gone through what a divorce, or I don't know if him and his wife are back together, but that also
No.
affects him personally, right? His
Yeah.
own personal life is affected by the coaching. He has given every single thing for this job.
Mm,
I think at some point it's time.
mm.
Time. Yeah, let's
Hmm.
read some comments. Foxy, I said coming from Foxy. Foxy's like running
See, we are
away.
grateful.
No,
Who is
Foxy's
that?
like, oh, I was reading Foxy's comment saying running away. Pep been at City nearly a decade. It's just like every manager needs a break at some point. I completely agree with that statement. Foxy saying I wouldn't want Maresca on the list for Newcastle managers job. Maybe on page 50.
Who is
Maybe
saying
on
that?
page 50. Um,
Foxy. Oh my
SSB saying
days.
Andy,
Why?
your club needs to keep Maresca on the hot seat. Why wouldn't he? Your club keeps Maresca on the hot seat. Why wouldn't he want
Mm.
to leave? Pep retires, Maresca to City, Glasner to Chelsea. Hey, that would be a very good. What do you think? That would be a very good move. Pep
Then
retires,
Glasner wins the
Maresca to
title.
City,
Glasner wins the title.
Glasner to Chelsea. Do you think Glasner will really win the title if he goes to Chelsea? You think so?
He's good. Glasner is good.
Good. It was good that he will come and then he'll win the title.
He can. He can.
Mm,
He can.
I
The
don't
only
know.
problem, the truth is, looking at Maresca, mm,
Mhm.
the issue, what is the issue Chelsea fans have with him? And we are so scared. What is the issue? Rotation,
Yeah,
right?
the
And
lineups
we
are
are scared
poor.
of that.
Mhm.
What?
When
No,
you
no, no. But
rotate.
look at the underlying foundation of this rotation. What if everybody in the team were good? First team and second team were almost the same level. Do we care who he rotates? No. Do you get what I'm saying? So he can
I
rotate
see
all
what
he
you're
wants,
saying.
but he will
Yeah,
still get the same results.
you
So
still
that's what
get
we're
the
saying.
result.
So
So imagine he goes
imagine
to a
he had,
team like City where he has the top, top,
uh,
top, top talents, and
although
then
City is
he
not
can
like that.
rotate.
The first and second, there's still a distance between them.
But City, boy, if
Uh,
he
But
if he tells if Maresca tells City he wants a certain level of player,
they will
I
get
think
it
they'll be
for
more
him.
inclined
They
to
will
get
get
that
it for
player
him.
than Chelsea.
They will get it for
So are you
like
telling me that
yes.
if you
Yeah.
analyze Maresca, Chelsea's
Mm.
business model might be affecting the way he wants to
Affecting,
coach
yes, because you know one
and
thing
his
I've
ability
told you
to
something.
really take this team to the next level?
Yes, because Maresca, look at his under
Chelsea
he
fans, do you agree?
Maresca as a coach, he wants to protect players.
Mm-hmm.
He always wants to he has that at the back of his mind. He always wants to, which is good.
Mm,
He's thinking ahead more than he's thinking of the game. But at the same
yeah.
time, it's always about players' welfare, players' health. It's
But that's
good.
important. It's a game where you're playing. You're playing
That's
so many
important.
games. That's
But
important at the end of the day.
yes, but I'll tell you that even from the time of them, Klopp was always using almost the first 11, almost every game. You remember?
Yeah.
Almost every game. Just keep it, you're good. You just keep using
Sometimes
it.
if something is
You get
working, why do you want to change it?
exactly. So there are two school of thoughts. His school of thought is good. Do you get? But the problem now is when you now want to rotate and there's that drop, it's
Mm,
obviously there's a probability you don't get the results. But if you're in a top team, let's say you're in a top team that have every player is top,
Mm-hmm.
then they would welcome it because first and second team, there's no much gap. There is obviously a gap because for people to be starting and the others
Mm-hmm.
are not starting, there's obviously a gap. But maybe it's not so much, right? So that's what I'm saying. And to be honest, maybe City will give him more players. City will love him more. He's been in the under 21 setup. He has a Haaland and the guys. Do
Mm-hmm.
you get? But most of his Manchester City boys, he's bought them. They're in Chelsea. Are they going to leave and follow him? No, they're not. Do you
But
get what I'm saying?
that
Oh,
job is that job is not a
Man-
job. I think you
and
can just
Manchester
slide
City,
in. I think you do something because
thank you.
You see at Chelsea, you lose
The
this
owner,
game, you
the
draw,
owners
you this, you
just
that.
look at. There's
Chelsea,
pressure.
they might still have some. Like,
Hmm.
come on, come on. I don't
City,
think.
there's pressure. What's
Ikeda
that?
said Maresca to City, here we sleep. City will be the
Ah,
City will be the last club to contact Maresca.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Nah, that's not happening, bro. It's
Ikena is
bullshit.
obviously is all
His
Pep.
my his agent is trying
The,
to
that's what I'm
to
saying. This
give
is his
him a
agent.
good point to
That's
negotiate from, I
it.
guess.
That's it. Jordi is
Maybe
not a
there might
small
have
guy.
been
Yeah.
maybe
Mm.
an inkling, like, oh, of
Brother,
the possible managers that are out
oh
there
my
coaching
God.
at
Do
the
you know
highest
how many
level.
lists? Do you know how many lists that Graham Potter has been on?
You get what I'm saying? Like, of the possible managers that Man
Yeah.
City are considering, Maresca happens to be on that list.
Maresca will be on every list of every club. They are
Of
going
the
to sack
possible
Real Madrid.
managers,
They're thinking that they will sack Alonso. Maresca would be on that list of Real Madrid job. Are you thinking he's not going to be on that
well,
list? He
would they
would.
give it to? Would they make? Would he be the coach of Madrid?
No,
No.
no, that's what I'm saying. And it's the same thing. This one, I just
But do you
believe
know
it's
how many
agent.
people? Do you know how many coaches right now
Hmm.
would in fact, if it comes to applying to be Pep's successor at City, do you
It's
know
Pep that
how
will choose
many
his successor.
coaches?
It's Pep that will choose his successor.
No,
And you
but
know
you
the
get what I'm
funny
trying to
thing?
say. Do you know
Pep,
how many
Pep,
coaches want to take that job?
yes,
Maresca
Pep
doesn't know how
loves
many people
Maresca.
is going against.
Pep actually likes Maresca.
Isaiah
I hope
said
you but
Arteta is the best successor for Pep at City. That
never.
will not happen.
He will never.
He will never leave
He
Arsenal
rather not win a title than
than
leave
do that.
Arsenal and go to City
Nah,
and win a title. No, no.
he will not do that. He will not do that. No matter, I don't. I think for
What
him, I
of
think for
what of
Arteta,
Pep
he really.
Linders? What of Pep Linders? Are you sure Pep Linders won't take over?
But what has Pep Linders done? He failed as a coach. He failed.
Oh my
Like, he
God!
might be learning under. He might be learning under
Uh,
Pep. But what has he
mm,
done? Like, it goes to what AB is also saying with Glasner. Like, we don't want any
yeah,
Glasner. What's his pedigree? Like,
yeah, exactly. But rumors are like, is that Strasbourg manager they might even appoint if Maresca leaves?
is he that good? I don't watch a lot of Strasbourg games. Is he really good?
AB can tell us if he's good. But I'll tell you something. The brother too is frustrated. Just as Maresca is frustrated. He's frustrated. Sincerely, like he's really frustrated because he feels like
Mm.
he could get better players
Mm-hmm.
to do the job he wants. Tactically, he's good. He said nobody will want to replace Pep. You can't win. It's just like Peggy. Like there's nothing that you do that will be good. Nothing.
Yeah.
Do you
So
understand?
you want to be the manager at City after Pep's successor gets sacked.
That
You get-
oh my
you go and live up to, fill the shoes. You go and fill the shoes
oh
and try
my
to do what
God, that
Pep
is
has done with
nightmare.
City. And then when
Nightmare.
you fail
Nightmare.
doing it, let me come up and pick up the pieces. That's a better.
Oh,
That's
that makes
funny.
sense. After
That's
the
but yeah.
successor has gone,
After you fail, try to
yeah.
achieve what Pep has done. Then yeah, I'll come and pick up the pieces. But
Pep
yeah,
will actually pick his successor. He's
I
the
don't
one that will
really
pick his
see it, man. See, Andy,
successor.
that Strasbourg
Exactly.
manager, I don't trust him.
He will fail in
Mm.
the Premier League. He will fail. This is not French league. It's not Ligue 1.
Lucky
He
says,
will
let's get
fail.
top clubs transfer news. Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, Newcastle. Yeah, we'll definitely bring transfer news very soon, guys. We'll bring transfer and talk about some of them. Have there been some transfer rumors have you've heard about apart from Maresca?
Man, say Maresca leaves, Fabregas is the best replacement. Fabregas is good, but I don't know.
Do you
I
know what
don't
crossed
know.
my
There's
mind when we were
just
talking? You know what crossed my
yeah.
mind when we were talking about this, when we started this Maresca conversation? I was
Mm,
like, I had this same feeling when I heard
yes.
Bayern going for company. You know that feeling, right? Of like, does this make sense? This guy, what has he really done? I mean, he relegated with Burnley. Like, why would they go for him? You get what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, he's at Bayern. He's winning things,
And it's decent. We
and
didn't expect it.
it's not all that bad. But
Bad.
everybody
Yeah.
everybody doubted that company
That
to
is going to
Bayern.
fail.
The
Yeah.
doubts were like, is he really good enough for
And
this big
cl-
job? This is a big
other
job.
clubs other clubs tried the experiment and failed. They tried getting people that came from they are just relegated. Remember that guy, Southampton manager, the brother they could not win a game. Sacked. Sacked in Europe, nothing. Losing
No,
and
but
losing
but
3-0.
also you guys,
Disaster
you
win.
guys, you guys, you guys got Maresca, championship guy.
So true too, we
You
did
gave
that
him
too.
a chance. So
Yeah.
what makes us feel like
But
If Maresca gets to that level to coach Man
the
City, he won't
reason
do
we
well?
the reason we gave Maresca the chance was because of the pitch. That's why they gave him. Maresca was not.
Oh,
Yes,
like the
Maresca
way
was
he
not
sold himself.
actually. Yes, Maresca was not actually the top for that job. It was the pitch he gave, in the sense that he knew all the players and had a plan for them, right? And he knew some of them from, obviously, from City. And
Mhm.
obviously, one of the sporting directors was pushing for him because they know him from the City Academy. Do you get? So I don't know. But now I just feel like the agent has pushed it out there so that Maresca will have upper hand. And maybe there'll be less pressure and like, okay, guys, calm down. Let's support him. Even if he loses 4 games, brother, it's not going to happen. The pressure
Even
and the fire is on.
I'm genuinely curious to know who you guys will want to replace Maresca with if Maresca leaves. Like, who is the
Brother, I
person
don't
that
know.
comes in?
At this point, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. Which coach is out there? Glasner.
Okay, let's do some interesting transfer rumors that I'm seeing, and we can continue this conversation.
Yeah.
Liverpool are ready an offer of 95 million euros for
Yeah.
winger Nico Williams, who is seen as a key target for 2026.
Oh, for Salah.
Salah's contract with Liverpool includes a gentleman's agreement for a departure at the end of the season, which
Mm.
was a key aspect of the agreement over the contract extension earlier this year. So, what do you guys think about Nico Williams being a possible winger for Liverpool?
Mhm. Wow, I don't know.
Nico
That's
on
hard.
his day, Foxy.
Is it
No, no,
Nico
no, no,
on his
no.
day, Williams?
On his day,
Nico on his day.
on his day.
Yes, yes, on his day. Yes, yes. That's as he say he doesn't trust him. No one trusts
I
Nico
don't
Williams.
trust him
Brother,
because
don't
La
even
Liga
waste.
is one thing. The
Don't,
Prem, the Prem is
hey,
another beast.
hey, don't
I don't
waste
know.
your money. Don't
Honestly,
waste your
if you
money.
give me Semenyo, Nico Williams, I will lean more Semenyo than Nico Williams.
We are sure he will score you 10 goals
You
at
get what
least
I'm
of
saying?
15.
You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I don't
yeah.
know.
As I
Yeah,
said,
I
Oli
agree. I
says the
agree. Oli
best
says the best
replacement.
replacement, but Oli said if we are going to pay, we are paying 100 and something for VS,
100.
100 and something for Isak. How much do you think Oli said will go for?
It's 100 and something. Just get your money ready. Because Bayern are not going to bend. They bought him for 60 million. They are not going to bend. And why would they even want to give you Olise?
Yeah.
Why? Like, Olise is enjoying himself there. Like, so he's not even getting injuries.
Mm,
When he was in the Prem, it was injury upon injury upon injury upon injury. He goes
yeah.
to the Bundesliga and the brother is always fit. Always. Because of the
Mm.
type of football. You see, I don't think Nico would. Nick is saying Olise won't come to Liverpool in this state. Nick, what fan are you? Let us know. He said,
Yeah,
I
actually,
don't
he got
think,
him support. Actually, um,
I, I don't
I
think
don't think
Nick will
Oli said
go
to
to
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
I say Oli said Nico to Liverpool will happen. He just signed a
Just,
new lucrative contract in July, so leaving doesn't make sense. It's another unfounded rumor, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Even if it's a possibility, I don't think it's
mm,
one I want to explore. You get what I'm saying? As a fan, I don't think I
man,
really care
don't
for it.
waste.
Of all, if you give me
Yeah.
like should come to my club, he has never crossed my mind. I would take a Rodrigo.
Nah.
I would take
Better.
Semenyo.
That's
I would
better.
take
That's
Olise.
better.
You know,
Yeah.
Nico
Not
Williams is
Rodri.
the
Not
last
not
person on
Nico.
my mind. I don't know, but I might
But
be wrong.
Nico Williams plays on the left.
He
So
plays on the
is that
left,
really a replacement for Salah?
but
Would
are they
Vietnam be
also? I feel like Nico. How much again? 95 million
that's
euros.
too much. That's too much.
Nah, I respectfully
Yeah,
don't think
almost
it makes any sense.
85 million pounds.
On his day, he's good though. On his day, that boy can play, but
Say Nico
go
on
to
his day
Barca.
Williams.
He should go to Barca. He should go to Barca. Anyways, Manchester United fans will like this one. Manchester United are ready to strike a double deal worth
Mm.
£170 million to sign Semenyo and Elliot Anderson.
Bunch of jokes. That's
What's
not
it?
going to happen. They are
Where,
broke.
you know what crossed my mind? I'm like, where
That's
would they
not,
get the
that's,
£170 million from?
they are broke. They are broke. Except they will sell Mainu. They will even sell Amorin. They will sell some stands. Sell things like they really need to sell.
Fox said
Hmm.
the issue for Bilbao, even if they sell Nico for a lot of money, they can't really spend it as they can only use they cannot use no foreign players allowed.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
interesting. That's crazy.
So that's their club
Wait, wait,
policy.
wait. Is that wait? That's a policy.
Hmm.
Wait. Let me see. Bilbao
See,
player
that's
policy.
that's their policy. See, on the bright side, every La Liga player that has come to Liverpool did well. Nico Williams was a strong target for LFC before he signed that new contract. Let's not think he would flop. He can Liverpool. All Liverpool fans are suffering from. What are you guys suffering from? PTSD. You spend a lot of hundred plus,
Oh,
and
they
you
only
flop.
sign. They only sign. Atletico Bilbao is
Hmm.
famous for that policy, meaning I think it's called the is it the Basque policy, Basque
Yeah,
only policy,
yeah.
meaning they only sign players born in or developed in the Basque country, that's Spain or France. They can only sign players, Spanish or French players.
Wow,
That's actually crazy. That's actually
wow,
crazy.
wow, wow,
That's actually crazy. Wow,
wow,
crazy. Say
wow. That's
Anderson is
crazy.
not better than Mino. Say yes, Bilbao has this policy, only homegrown players. That's crazy. Say who finished higher? Chelsea fourth, Liverpool fifth, United sixth. Laugh.
Nick, that's a good point to laugh. I think Chelsea
It could
finishes higher.
it could actually be Chelsea,
Be like
Liverpool, United. It could
this.
actually
Yeah,
be
like
that
this.
too. It could actually be that actually. Eh,
Give me Greenwood. Says is calling for Greenwood. But Greenwood is doing well.
Greenwood. Is it the
Yes.
same Greenwood I'm thinking about? The same Greenwood?
Same Greenwood, but
The same
still
Greenwood that just came back to football? That Greenwood?
that Greenwood,
Nah,
brother.
man, stay away from my club, bro. See, which makes you think
So,
what amazing clubs Bilbao are to qualify for Champions League and compete every year.
wow,
To have that
that's
policy and
crazy.
still stay competitive. That's
Damn.
actually
That's
wild.
crazy.
That's actually
Yeah.
wild. Hey, I did actually know that. That's crazy. Wow.
Wow, 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 wow. So,
Apparently
guy,
there was a swap that um Arsenal proposed to Juventus. They were
for
going to
who?
swap Gabriel Jesus and then they get Jonathan David. Like Gabriel
Jonathan David.
Jesus for
Jonathan
they
David that
rejected
misses
him.
chances. He even misses chances.
They know, but
Gabriel Jesus
but
is
Juventus
never
even
around.
rejected it. So
He's never around. Gabriel Jesus is never around. It's like just getting
imagine
Jonathan
I'm
David
like,
to
yeah, let me give you Jesus, you give me Jonathan David. I mean for us
wow.
now, I guess it's not a bad deal.
Wow. Wow. I'm seeing the
Adeyemi
comment from Isaiah.
Adeyemi good to replace Salah. That guy has pace and power, but then
Adeyemi
I don't
plays on the
know.
left, right?
Yeah, he mostly plays on the left. I think he's a left winger. But that guy has pace, he has
Hmm.
strength, his agility is really good. But then I don't know. Is he really a finisher? Let me see his stats. I don't want to be biased when I answer that question. Let me look at
Adeyemi.
his stats. Yeah, let me just
Adeyemi is decent.
does he
Adeyemi
really finish
decent.
chances? I know I checked his
Is
stats like
decent.
a
Is
while
decent.
back.
You say SSB saying apparently the senior Italian players at Juventus are fighting with the younger English speaking players.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why?
Adeyemi, because like
Why?
last season he had like 14 goals, 10 assists in 48 games. Season
No, not
before,
so
he had
bad.
7 goals, 2 assists in 39
Sis-
games.
mm.
That was a poor season. Season before that, 10 goals, 6 assists in
But
37
avo-
games.
avoid Adeyemi. He's from the
I don't
Bundesliga.
know, man. I don't know.
Avoid,
Right now he
avoid,
has 6 goals, 3 assists in 24. Not too
avoid
bad.
Bundesliga
Not too bad.
players for now.
Not
Kingsley,
too bad.
avoid them. Avoid
Yeah.
them.
Wow.
Avoid
Rumor
them.
is that Juve locker room is very divided. They even stopped having meals together. That's crazy.
Are you serious?
That's crazy.
Damn. Wow.
Oh, say is that how do you pronounce it? Is it Guadalajara? Guadalajara in Mexico are similar. Only Mexican players are allowed to play for them. Wow, that's wild.
Wow. Wow.
That's
Wow. Wow.
wild.
That's great.
I wonder
Foxy
why
always
these.
has
I wonder
some
why these guys have this. They call it the Puro Mexicano policy. I don't think I
policy.
said that well.
Okay, pure Mexican policy. I feel like
Wow.
pure is Mexican is pure. Wow. 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 That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. But anyways, wow, that's interesting. I think I was seeing something about Savinho going back to Tottenham. I was saying like something saying Tottenham could reignite their move for Savinho in
Mm.
January. But and that's reported by
He's not
Oyston. So
going.
I
He's
don't
not
know.
Oyston had just been dropping. He's
I
not
don't I
going
don't know
any.
if it's something that he would because he doesn't really get
Not
playtime.
going.
I don't think he
Nah,
really gets playtime like that, right? I don't think he really gets playtime.
no. Guys, what are we putting on trial today? What are we putting on trial? I have someone for you guys.
Why are you putting on
And
trial?
this Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe.
Yes.
Foxy, come to the
Eddie Howe.
front, come to the front, come to the front.
We
Eddie
have
Howe
to
is
put
on
Eddie
trial.
Howe on trial.
Why are
We
you
have
putting
to put
Eddie? I
Eddie
don't
Howe on
understand. Why are you putting Eddie Howe on
with
trial?
all the complaints, with all the complaints from Foxy and Newcastle fans in general. We
Yeah.
just have to put Eddie Howe on trial.
Are you
Yes.
for Eddie? Are you for Eddie Howe go or Eddie Howe stay?
I'm for Eddie Howe go, bro. I'm for Eddie Howe go. You
You're
know
for Eddie
me.
Howe go.
I'm, al- I'm always for the go.
Okay. 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 Eddie Howe stay. I'll take Eddie Howe stay. Okay.
No, you go first. You go first.
Eddie Howe stay.
Tell us.
Okay.
Mm,
I know Eddie Howe has not been performing well in the league this season so far. That does not mean he cannot turn things around. And I know fans
mm,
might be, yeah, not satisfied with some of the performances that they are putting up. Some games that you
mm,
expect Newcastle to win, they don't win.
mm,
Some games at St. James's Park that you thought at least they should get something out of that game. They didn't get anything out of
mm,
it. But you need to
mm,
consider the season that Eddie Howe is having and the things and consistently over a couple seasons a pattern.
mm.
When Eddie Howe is playing multiple competitions, it seems like it
Mhm.
affects his league performance up until he
Okay.
leaves that competition, right?
Okay.
We've seen this happen before. So let's say
Mm,
Newcastle leave the Champions League, we might see them
mm,
start picking up a lot of points and start doing better. But you also need to consider that his main guy that was giving him a lot of goals last season, Isak, all of a sudden
mm,
had a strike and whatever throwing
mm.
tantrums, decided to leave. He came to my club, so I'll
Okay.
take it. But then at the end of the day,
Okay.
that
Mm,
affected the idea. For some period, they didn't really have
mm.
a nine. They were playing with what's his name, Gordon, as their front guy, as their nine,
Okay.
right? So
Okay.
to give Eddie Howe some credit, I think he's a manager that, when we look at those managers, I take them from a small club and put them in a big club and see if they succeed.
Mm,
Eddie Howe is the kind of
mm.
guy I can bet my money on. That if I take him from a small,
Okay.
I'm not saying Newcastle is a small club, but if I take him from Newcastle and
Mm.
I put him on a bigger stage than Newcastle, I
Yeah.
think he's somebody
Yeah.
that can survive. You give him the right players, I think he can get something
Mm,
out of them. The guys that he's working with are not really some of the best players out there, right? Dambon is not
mhm,
even a left back, right? But he still
mm,
tries him out and he still kind of survives, right? Is he left
mm,
back? Yeah, he tries him as a left back. So you get what I'm trying to
mm,
say. So at the end of the day, I will give Eddie Howe some credit and say, with
mm,
very less and with restrictions, he's still kind of surviving in a sense.
mhm.
Do you get what I'm saying? So that's my argument for him. I rest my case.
Okay. That's good. Ikenas, let's read Ikenas comment before I give my point. He
Ikena
said,
said,
"Don't
no one,
worry."
No one rated
Rated
Newcastle until
Newcastle
Eddie Hart came
until Eddie
through.
Howe came through.
He won them the
Won
first
them
trophy
first
in
trophy
1 million years,
in
made them
1 million
Champions League
years.
material, and with very lean wallets. You have to consider
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll pick on the reason why I just look at it. Newcastle was bought over by big
Mm,
money. The guys at Newcastle have money. Unfortunately, they've not been able to spend it as they wish. But
mm-hmm,
still, the money is there. Right? Newcastle want to push up to that next level.
mm-hmm.
Like you understand that
Yeah.
next level as a club, right? And there's one thing you said in your argument. You said every time he's in the Champions League or in another competition, he doesn't do well in the league.
Score this thing.
You've already said it. It's a small coach mentality. He doesn't do well. He's
Mm,
not suited for being in the Champions League. Maybe he's just a mid-table manager.
mm,
He's suited for one game per week.
mm,
Yes. Maybe he's suited for one. He's out of his depth currently.
mm,
Suited for one game per week. Now, we can make the argument for you that maybe he needs more players, but at the same time,
mm.
he had this sack. He has Wotemade now. Wotemade is scoring. Still, they still find themselves at what position, right? 12 or
Yeah.
whatever.
Mm,
Do you get? At the end of the day, I just think it might be time for him to move on.
mm.
I just think so. But not to
Okay.
move to Chelsea, though. Just move on. Not to
Okay.
Chelsea.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Let me give my final points.
Mm,
I'll pick on the multiple clubs
mm,
thing. I think that
mm,
is you can relate that to the squad. I don't think he has
mm,
that depth in his squad like you think. Right?
mm,
We've once said it as a joke on this live. Give Eddie out the
mm,
Arsenal squad. Maybe he wins something with that squad. We've once said it
mm,
as we said it on this live, right? So
mm,
I think you give him a team with a good enough depth. I think maybe
mhm.
he can get something in multiple competitions, right? I don't think
Okay.
if you look at Eddie Howe, compare him to Maresca, do you really think I don't really watch a lot of Newcastle games, but most of his selections I've seen in games, I've not seen. I don't think they've been poor. Even in his rotations, I don't think they've been poor. Even with the way they play, this is the same Newcastle that beat a PSG that had Mbappe. Let's not forget this. Are we
How
forgetting?
many years ago? How many years ago?
Who cares? But this is under the same Eddie Howe. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Eddie Howe can do more with less. So that meant that idea that this guy can do more with less already
Mm,
just makes me back him. And I feel like in order for you to get the best out of Eddie Howe, then back him. It's for the club to back him and get him the people that
mm.
he needs to succeed.
Wow. Wow. I'm just reading some
Okay,
comment.
I said,
Trust me.
okay, I mean,
I would
relax
take
first. I don't
I
know. I
would
don't know
take
about that one.
I would take Eddie Howe over the bad fraud in
I
a
don't know about.
heartbeat
I don't know
over
about that though.
Liverpool fans. You guys want Eddie Howe?
I don't. I don't. I don't know, man. I don't
I
think
think
I
at this
trust
point,
him yet.
Ikenna just wants anybody apart from
Apart from
the
Manny
bad
Slot.
fraud. Apart from Slot. Anybody
Oh
will do at
man.
this point. Nick is saying, who do you want? He
Yeah,
said
Lucky. Who do you
Nick
want?
is
He's
saying
asking Lucky.
Nick
Yeah,
Nick
Lucky. Who do you want?
Nick is
Yeah.
Nick is saying good manager should be given until the end of the season. Frank
Yeah.
Eddie Howe. So Nick
Mm-hmm.
is for Eddie Howe in
Eddie Howe
basically,
in.
right?
Lucky saying Eddie
He
Howe
could
has been given 6 seasons. Wow. Lucky actually
No,
wants
no,
Eddie Howe
four,
out.
four, 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 four. It's four.
4 seasons
And
rather.
like, oh, the Argentine coach. I think he's talking about the Argentine coach, right? That's not a bad
Oh,
manager, Kingsley.
but do you think he will
That
leave? He will leave Argentina?
he's basically just enjoying his life as a manager. Why would
Just
he leave?
cruising, right? Just enjoying
That why
himself.
would he leave? Well, autopilot. See, I'm just saying
Yeah.
putting those two and only two on the table is Eddie Howe for me. Okay.
Fair enough. I can see.
Um,
I agree. I agree. But only
mm,
only with the. I agree from the point of his organization.
if that
Eddie Howe
was
is more organized, and I
we
feel
will
like
not make the silly mistakes that Slot has been making.
he will not make the silly subs as Slot as me. He will not. He will not. Right. And that
Yeah,
one I'll
but
back
yeah.
him. I think he will not.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Um, for Eddie, how do I close now? How do I close? I feel
You're
like
Eddie Howe
everybody's against
in. Just
everybody's
concede.
against.
You're Eddie Howe in.
I think no. As a manager, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing I think like there should be progression,
Mm-hmm.
right? Would you say there's been progression, Eddie Howe at Newcastle?
Like a
Do
form
you
of
get what I'm saying?
progress.
Yes, has there been a form of progress in the last 4 years? Foxy is saying,
I guess
how
multiple Champions
making
Leagues is progress.
very, very, very not multiple.
He has gone
From
to
the
multiple
back,
Champions Leagues now.
this is the
Yeah,
second one, but in between, did he finish in the Champions League? Was he back to back Champions League? He did.
I don't think it was back to back. Was it?
But actually,
I think
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
But
it must. Wait, let me see.
but
Let
let
me
me
see.
end on
Actually,
this.
yeah. End on it. End on it.
Foxy, a Newcastle fan, is saying how has been making very poor in-game changes for us. That is a big issue. So that's the reason why he should go. I think
Okay.
the club is just too big for him.
I don't. I
I'm
don't know,
sorry,
man. I don't
no
know.
closing. I had no
Okay,
point
it's
on
not.
this, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's not back to back, but in
Yeah,
about
it's not.
in the four years, I guess he qualified Champions League 22-23 and then 24-25, right? So it just shows you the trend that when he's in the Champions League, they kind of
Mm,
struggle. Like what I said, they struggle a little bit. It could not be directly with his coaching. I feel
mm.
like I feel like he's with the squad depth. I feel, but there's only so much you can do, right? There's only so much you can do at the end of the day. Ikena said,
Okay.
and he's stammering for closing remarks because he doesn't have points for Eddie Howe out. He doesn't have points for it.
I lost this
Um,
one. I lost this one. Astro Club,
it's
welcome.
no plan B for Eddie Howe. If he makes changes, it's always predictable. Interesting. Who else are you putting on
Um,
trial before we move on to this conversation for
we can start the
Newcastle
any
Chelsea?
guys. Let's know who you want to put forward on trial.
Yeah, before we move on to
Who
the
are you?
next one.
Who are you guys putting forward? Put forward someone. Let's know.
Well, I think we
What?
can do one more on trial and then we move on.
Yeah. Who
Fox
do
is
you want?
saying,
Say
but
Foxy is
overall, he
not
will go down as one of our best managers. You see, go down as one of our best managers. Credit for what he's achieved for us. You see
Oh,
that
Frank.
Thomas
I
Frank.
guys putting Frank.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank. Let's do it. Thomas Frank on
Um,
trial. Are you Thomas Frank in? Let me. I'm Thomas Frank in.
Thomas Frank out, brother. I'm out.
Really?
I'm Thomas Frank. I have a lot of points. I have a
Okay,
lot.
you go. Go first. Go first. Thomas Frank. I'll go first.
Kingsley. I've said it. I've said it many times on this live. He came now.
Yeah,
He put 5 players at right back against West Ham. Totally, that's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
Wow. Oh my
Wow.
days. That's mad. Like I think
Okay.
it's only the big games we watch. We watch anyways. Let's put
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Frank.
Mm-hmm.
I'm of the opinion that Thomas Frank
Mm-hmm.
has to go from Tottenham. Not because he's not a good manager, but because
Mm-hmm.
he's on a cost ground and he can never succeed there.
Good arguments. Good points. Good
He
points.
can never. He can never
I
succeed
didn't
at
think you were going to take it from there. Okay, I see what you're saying.
right. So number one, look at the
Mm.
managers they've had. They've
Mm-hmm.
had Conte.
Mm-hmm.
Left Tottenham. He's going to win things. They've
Mm-hmm.
had Nuno.
Mm-hmm.
Nuno failed and looked like he's never coached before.
Mm-hmm.
Nuno looks like garbage at Spurs. He left and see the brilliant job he did at Nottingham. Right?
Yeah.
Spurs looked like a baby. Conte looked like a baby that was always whining.
Yeah.
But see, he went out. He did something good.
Mm-hmm.
Mourinho came.
Mourinho.
Almighty
Mm-hmm.
Mourinho came. Only for
Mm-hmm.
him to be sacked a week before he could give them even a trophy.
Mm-hmm.
You see that they don't even want any trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Ange Postecoglou, they
Mm-hmm.
ruined his career. Ange cannot get a job anymore.
Crazy.
Ange cannot get a job.
Well.
He can't.
Mm-hmm.
He can't. That's a poison chalice. Like
Yeah,
the
17th.
Tottenham job is a poison chalice, right?
Mm-hmm.
This brother now he's been coaching for over 30 years. Now he feels like he doesn't know anything about coaching. He's done. He's done. After he won Tottenham the Holy Grail. They sucked out all the blood, all the energy from him. He has no ideas anymore.
Mm-hmm.
No
Mm-hmm.
ideas. Like
Fair
and
point.
Postecoglou is how do I say it? Is a shadow of himself due to
Mm.
Spurs.
Fair
The
point.
Spurs, the Spurs blood is tainted. When they say, "Oh, when the Saints,"
Go
they
match
like they take out they take out everything from you. You're
Fair.
practically gone to join
Fair.
the Saints.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? At this
Mm-hmm.
point, we knew what Thomas Frank did at Brentford. He
Mm.
was a decent manager, a good manager. He
Stable,
was on
solid.
the list. He
Mm-hmm.
was on the list of the Chelsea job, just as Maresca
Crystal
is on
said,
the list
yeah.
for the Man City job.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was on that
Mm-hmm.
list. Although he didn't get the job, he was also on the list of Manchester United's job.
Mm-hmm.
Although he didn't get it,
Mm-hmm.
he was just on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, Thomas Frank now is a shadow of himself.
Damn.
He has no idea. His fans boo him week in, week out.
Mm.
Right? His XG.
Mm.
Listen to this. I'll round up with this. He
Mm.
said he got an XG of 0.03. He said that is my lowest XG ever as a manager. I've not seen something like that before. I dropped the mic. Boom.
He had so many valid points. I'm not even going to lie to you. He had so many valid points. But let me take it from this angle.
Mm.
Thomas Frank needs time.
Okay.
You have to look at this Spurs team and you have to understand a couple things. There have been injuries. So there are guys
Okay.
that can come into the squad and turn things
Mm.
around that are not playing. I know people say they have good players, but Javi
Mm.
Simon is not clicking. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? Kudus is the only major creator. But let me tell you guys something. What if we have a squad with Kudus, Kulusevski, Madison, all of them there present? Then what
Mm.
happens? Richarlison, we know Richarlison is not really going to offer you that much, right?
Mhm.
Richarlison is like what you see is what you get type of thing. Some
Mm.
games he might give you something, some games he might not give you something. But you see the fight from
Mm.
Kolumani and you're like, okay, Kolumani
Mm.
pairing with Kulusevski, Madison, Kudus, maybe something
Mm.
might happen, right?
Mm.
So I think Thomas Frank is in a very tricky spot, and managers sometimes have those kind of runs where you're not
Mm.
getting anything out of the squad. But that is what makes you a good manager: the ability to dig
Okay.
yourself out of this position and then go on to
Mm.
be successful.
Mm.
You talk about Postacoglu. Postacoglu, yes, people were saying they didn't back him, but he did the unthinkable. You cannot say you
Mm.
want to finish 17th and bet on one game. If Postacoglu had lost the Europa League final against United,
Mm.
he would have gone down
Mm.
as one of the worst coaches that they would have had, or that would have been one of their worst seasons.
Mm.
Literally. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Thomas Frank entirely has not been so bad. It's been bad,
Mm.
but it's not been
Okay.
so bad. It's just been heavily inconsistent. So what he needs to work
Okay.
on as a manager is to get it stable and consistent. That's what he
Mm.
has to go back to the drawing board and figure it
Mm.
out. The best of the best
Mm.
managers do, but
Okay.
the ability to adapt that he comes with, right?
Mm.
How tricky and smart he is tactically,
Mhm.
you can't put that aside. He's the
Mm.
kind of guy that can figure it out at Tottenham. You get what I'm
Mm.
saying? So I think
Mm.
in this situation, I say give it time. And I'm going to end with
Okay.
what Nick said. The best
Mm.
managers or some of the good managers, you give them to the end of the season. So Thomas Frank,
Okay.
I'm like,
Mm.
yes, all the things you've said are valid for his mental
Mm.
health. Maybe pack up and leave and run, but he needs to be
Mhm.
brave. Give it time. At the end of the season, let's see where Tottenham are out, and then we'll have this conversation again.
Mm. Ikena, please don't kill me.
Wait,
I beg you.
Ikena said
I
Chelsea
beg
had
you.
an XG of 0.4 against United. Let's drop the mic for Maresca also.
Brother,
Oh my god.
I've dropped the mic long for Maresca a long time ago. In fact, I threw the mic on him. I'm done. That man will not kill me.
Oh my god. You see,
Hey,
what
anyways,
I'm saying is
anyways,
there's something wrong at Tottenham. There's something wrong. But I don't know
lucky,
what it is.
lucky. That's a
I
cost
don't know
now.
what it is. There's something
Let me
wrong.
round up. Let me round up
Okay.
with this. There's one
Mm-hmm.
statement you said, and I'll pick up on that. First of all, who are we talking? I said Vicario Spence, Van der Ven, Danso,
Romero, Poro,
this.
Bentancur, Grace,
Only
Sam,
Kudus, I
Wally,
would
Simons.
say.
Yeah,
Right
bro.
now, Newcastle, their own garbage. Oh my
Like, who are the players that you're talking about too, to be
Foxy,
honest?
Foxy said their own garbage. Oh my God. Okay, let me conclude on this, Kingsley.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Tottenham Hotspurs. What did I say? What was the last phrase? Spurs. You mentioned something. You say the only thing is that they are just inconsistent. When have they ever been consistent? When have they ever been consistent? These
That's
brothers have never been consistent. They've never,
fair, fair, fair.
years to years to years, for the past 20 decades, they've
Mm-hmm.
always been Spurs.
Valid.
They've never been consistent. So no
Mm-hmm.
matter who you put, no matter that manager,
Mm.
they will still be inconsistent. That's the only thing constant about Spurs.
Mm,
inconsistency. So now the reason I'll say Thomas Frank has to run,
mm,
because at this point, if the fans will not back him, if the fans will not support him, right? You say, Foxy, stop hating on your manager. If the fans will not back him, then I
mm.
think he should go, right? So yeah,
Yeah, that's a valid point. I think I'm going
yeah,
to end this by saying it is true. I agree. They've been inconsistent. They've
yeah,
been inconsistent,
yeah,
and it's a very difficult job to bring them to that point of stability, right? It's almost like you have
yeah,
to make them believe. And how do you
mm,
make people believe? Like, it's so difficult to make people believe. Sometimes you win things to make people believe, right? But the key
mm,
thing is, if the fans don't believe in you, then what's the point, right? But at the end of the day, that's his job to figure it out. It's his job to
mm,
make the players believe. That's what
yeah,
managing is about. It's his job to motivate them. It's his job to coach them. Because let me tell you
mm,
something. If the players
mm,
believe, the fans will
yeah,
believe. If the players,
mm,
are you telling me that when
yeah,
they won the Europa League, the fans were not
mm,
happy? The fans did not believe. They were not excited. They
we were,
were.
we
Nobody will
were
say,
excited as well.
nobody will come out and say, I hate that I'm winning too much. But people will always come out and say, I hate that I'm losing. So
Yeah,
at the end of the day, it's for him to make the players believe and to focus on the football. Forget the noise. Focus on the football. Focus on the things that can push you forward and make you stable. And at the end of the season, reassess. I think that's the best thing
mm,
for Thomas Frank.
true, true. Yeah, okay, that's fair, 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 fair.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Tottenham Liverpool.
Guy.
What are your expectations for that match?
Ah man, Tottenham Liverpool.
Liver-
Let
Liverpool
me
fans,
pull up my. I want to
and
see possible lineup for Super
there's
Spurs.
also Newcastle Chelsea. Talk about those two games, right?
Ah man, that game, man, it's not even one I'm ready for.
They say United,
Big
Nicky say
time.
United and Spurs shouldn't have finished below 10th. Yeah. Was really bad actually. Really bad. They say I'm one of the few fans saying Eddie Howe, keep Eddie Howe, but
Mm,
in low. He say, but I'll always be honest about our issues. So I'll have to be a Newcastle fan and see everything to understand. And I get why fans from afar like him. Yeah, that's the truth. And that's the same thing with Maresca. Everybody from afar, they all love him. He's done a great job. But we inside,
like,
we just,
why you complaining type of thing.
yeah, yeah. Why you complete? That's it. So at the end of the day, right?
Yeah. So
Just
let's
like
dive into the game.
we could get better.
Possible lineups, right? Yeah, on SofaScore is going Alisson in goal, Conor Bradley, Konate, Van Dijk, Kerkez, Curtis Jones,
Mm.
Gravenberch, McAllister, Viet, Hugo Ekitike, and Isak. We know Salah is gone for AFCON, so this is a game where
Oh,
we will not see Salah. So I don't know. I don't know if Soboslai
would they
is not
start
going to play
play?
this game, but let's not forget that Soboslai felt, I think he felt something on his ankle, right? But I don't know
Mm.
if, I think he's out. Yeah, it's showing that Sobostai is out, injured. So Sobostai is
Oh,
not around, right? So that being said, this is one where let's see the effect of not having Sobostai, because it feels like we've been using
mm,
Sobos, we've been relying on Sobostai to show up and keep on putting up consistent performances at that high level. But now that we don't have Sobostai, it's a chance for Curtis Jones to really step out. Curtis Jones has been consistently showing himself. I'm not going to lie, me,
mm.
like, it's not a brother that I've respected in any way.
You don't
It's not a brother
Curtis
I've
Jones has
respected
suffered.
or rated in any
He's
way.
suffered. He's
I'm always
suffered.
complaining about
Curtis Jones
Curtis
has
Jones. You
suffered.
pass the ball early, do this, do that.
Yeah.
But I have to give it to him. The past 2 seasons, Curtis Jones has really stepped up and he has really impressed me.
He's
Like, I
improved.
can't
He's
I can't
improved.
say anything bad about Curtis Jones. He has improved so far under this manager. He's been doing well. He plays with a certain level of confidence. I don't know. I don't know where it's
Mm.
coming from. Maybe because he's a dad or something. Maybe something about having a kid that makes you think about life more. So, like, I
Oh,
don't know
he's
where
a
it's
dad
coming from.
now.
He's a dad now. He's a dad now. So he said it's right. He said it's right.
Oh,
Being a dad just made me want to step up and whatever. So maybe he's playing for something. So I'm looking forward to seeing Jones come into this game and really play a huge role, especially alongside
mm,
Gravenberch, because I think the two of them like to play. They know how to play well with each other. So that's something
yeah,
I'm expecting to see. McAllister has not really been giving the best performances, but this is
yeah,
a time where him and Viet, they have to have a game. they have to have
Mm-hmm.
a game of their life, honestly, because like we said,
Yeah,
Thomas Frank is looking to win. They're looking to it's a home game for them. They're looking to
that's
get
a
a
tough
win.
one.
They're
It's
not
under
coming to that
pressure.
game to
They
play games with
3-0. They lost 3-0 last one.
they will not
Right?
want to they
They
will not
lost
want to
3-0.
this is not a game that they want to lose 3-0 to Liverpool. So it's going to
Mm.
be a tough one.
To be
So
hard. It'll be a tough
looking
game.
at everything, I don't
Mm.
know. I don't know. I think this is a game that we should not go in trying to make any flimsy mistakes. We have to be sound, go there, do our thing, and
Mm.
something. The person that I'm going to really keep my eye on in this game is Isak.
Mm.
Time.
Yeah.
It's time. We're in December, bro. Right? A couple months ago was preseason. I feel like he has had enough time to get that fitness up. I need to start seeing
Mm.
some, even if you don't score or assist, which you is supposed to be scoring, right? I don't even know why I'm giving him that grace,
Mm.
but I still want
Yeah.
to see you have a good game,
Balling.
right?
Yeah.
But like play a good game. Let people say, wow, he's Isak played well. It was just unlucky.
Mm.
I would rather
Mm.
that than just disappear in the game.
Clear
Just
in the
zero,
game. Yeah.
one touch or two touches or five touches in the first half. Like
Mm.
that's not the type of game I want him to have. So I think we need to go into that game, stay organized and be as physical as possible because it's not going to be an easy one for us, especially without Soboslai. It's going to be tough.
I think for Tottenham to lose 3-0 to Nottingham Forest,
Mm,
they have to get the points from this one.
mm,
They have to. That's the way I look at it. If not, Thomas
mhm.
Frank is even under more pressure. Like the pressure will be more,
Yeah.
right? And there will be more noise.
Mhm.
So like he has to turn up. The boys have to turn up, right?
Yeah.
Tottenham have to turn up. If not, I don't know what to say. So he say what kind of
Well,
injury?
I'm just seeing him injured on SofaScore, but let me see.
So
Let
far
me check.
score.
Yeah, let's confirm that Soboslai injury.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow, yeah, that's that game will be to be match. Kingsley, it will be tough.
I think it's an
Tough.
ankle injury.
You should not
Yeah,
feel
but
so long.
I don't know if he's going to be he
Three
sustained an
weeks.
ankle injury, right?
3 weeks.
Oh my god. It might feel
What
they say
happened?
scans have brought out fears of a long-term problem.
Oh my god, damn it.
Oh no, that stopped I think stopped fears of a long-term problem, I think.
Okay.
But he's in doubt for Tottenham for that Tottenham game, I
So
think.
if
So
Soboslai is not playing, who comes in for Soboslai? Curtis Jones.
they will make the final decision tomorrow, but you know
There's
how
no
this is
point
going to be.
risking him. There's no point
There's
risking
just
him.
no
There's no
point.
point.
It's an ankle injury though. That's the major
But who
thing.
comes in? Who comes in? That's my fear. Who comes in?
It's Florian Wirtz.
Who
No,
Florian-
but we'll play Curtis Jones. We'll just play Curtis Jones
Oh, Curtis Jones, McAllister.
and Gravenberch. That'll be the
Oh,
main
very,
three.
very.
So
Then Viet
it's not
on this
too
side.
bad. Wirtz on the wing.
Um, who will play on this side? Gakpo is not around, right?
So the formation I'm seeing, Gakpo is not around. It's more like a four. It's more like a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. Could be. Could be.
What
I
is
don't
it?
know.
Question
Question
about the
about the Swedish fraud.
Swedish fraud.
I remember his name. Do you think Ekitike could keep the CF position for a long and leave the Swedish striker in no man's
Yeah.
land? Maybe
Oh
short career
my
at Liverpool.
god!
Oh my days, man.
At
Oh my
this
days.
point, he's heading towards that. Maybe he brought a course
Yeah.
from Newcastle. Yeah, it's
It's
possible.
bad.
Life is turning,
He needs
right?
to just shake it off. Like, bro,
Yeah,
just run. Even if you just come
just
to the game and you're just running around, like you're just being active, you're just pressing, you keep
his bad.
running, keep
Yeah, his
just be
performances have been
lively.
bad.
Like
Yeah,
his performances have just
performances have been bad,
they've
awful.
just not been up to par. I don't
Yeah,
understand. I don't know how best to use it. I was really excited to see much from him, but at this point, I'm having doubts. I don't know why. I'm giving it time in my mind, but I'm also having doubts at the same time. But yeah,
okay.
predictions for the game. What do you think?
Uh I'll say a draw, a 3-3 draw, or a 2-2 draw.
Mm,
See, according to Fantasy Premier League, Soboslai has a 75% chance of playing against Tottenham. playing with 75% chance normally find themselves playing.
Yeah, so they'll decide. So they'll decide tomorrow. I feel they'll
Mm.
decide tomorrow to see if he will play or not. But I don't know if he's a, we need him. I'm not going
Ekitike,
to lie to
Eki-
you. We actually
Ekitike
need
is on
him.
form. Ekitike is on form.
We actually need
Just
him. We
that's
need
like
to
your
start.
Haaland now. That's like your Haaland now. So just use him.
Ekitike
Just use
has
him.
to start. I don't think it's a just use him.
Not
It's
just
a no
start wide.
brainer.
Start as a
He
striker.
has to start as the striker. Isak has to make his way back into this team. I
Yeah.
think a 4-4-2, a diamond 4-4-2 is what we might play. I think that's what we
Diamond
might
for
play. A
40.
diamond 4-4-2 with
So
Ekitike and
Isak
Isak
and
up front.
Ekitike.
Yeah. So if
But you can
Sobosai
try
doesn't play,
Chiesa. Chiesa
eh?
can start now. Chiesa is better starting than
Chiesa
Isak.
is there. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Chiesa is there. I
Even
don't
that
understand.
Rio is even there. You can try Rio.
Give the boy a chance.
Yeah, I say he's 15. He can dribble, he can play. Right? So
Hmm.
I say, man, you are
Oh.
back. I'm worried about playing them.
But
Fox is
anyways,
whining.
let's talk about the Chelsea game and
New
then
Newcastle
Newcastle
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yeah. What was your prediction for this game? Or we want to
A
give that
draw.
tomorrow?
2-2
Oh,
draw.
draw. Okay. Yeah, this
Mm.
game, I don't know if we win this game. I might say 2-1, 2-1 Tottenham. When we play, but sometimes when
Can
we play
beat
Tottenham,
you.
it's a high scoring game. Could be a 3-2 game, 3-2 Tottenham or 2-2. Either a 2-2 draw, like a 3-2. Yeah.
Possible. That's possible. Ikena say Kitike has to start until you see the bout front saying he wanted to try something new, then bench. He can't even try that. He can't, and he should not. He
If he
should
tries,
not.
that is over. It's over, bro. Because we need
That's
it.
it.
Okay. But yeah,
Yeah.
Newcastle Chelsea. Do you want to analyze the game or tomorrow? We'll take it
Brother,
for
with
tomorrow.
Maresca going to City by losing this
Mm,
game. There's this news that this Einstein guy, whatever his name, released today is not just good. Because now it's
mm,
going to obviously that news now will leak into the dressing room. I
mm-hmm,
just hope it doesn't affect the performance. Do you
mm.
get what I'm saying? Yeah, or
Yeah, I
maybe
get you.
Maresca will show himself on why he should be the City manager and beat Newcastle properly, right? Yeah, but I don't think so. I don't think we win that game. I,
Is it,
I think we lose. Yeah, I think Chelsea
is it a
loses
late
that game.
call? You don't think you'll
I
beat?
don't even know. No, we can't beat
Let me
Newcastle.
check.
Except Maresca he really wants that Tottenham job. I say Tottenham City job. He really wants the City job. That's the only
Wow.
way.
It's eleven
When
thirty
is it?
my 11:30 my time. So that's late, right? It's a late game, a late kickoff. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, let's kick off.
Yeah. But yeah, interesting one, man. Interesting one. For that game, Newcastle
Mm.
Chelsea. I'll give more details tomorrow in tomorrow's stream, prediction stream. But then I think
Mm.
I think it's a game you guys could get a draw from. But then because I feel like big games where I expect you guys to lose, you guys don't lose. Right? The Arsenal game, I thought you guys were going to lose. You guys did not lose. This is one of those games. I think you guys could either win or
Mm.
get a draw from this one. The last season we lost 2-0 to Newcastle at their home. Oh, their home.
That's it.
So that's
Yeah, that's what I'm
last
saying.
season. Ikena is saying 2-1, 2-1 Chelsea. Yeah, you guys could win this game.
We see.
You could. But yeah, final thoughts.
Final thoughts for me would be Maresca and his agent. Kudos to them. They've
Mm-hmm.
done well on today, Thursday, to bring out this news that he wants to go to Manchester City, that he's on the list. Obviously, he's been on the list. Even when Juventus were looking for a manager, he was on their list.
Yeah.
Every top manager will be on the list. So why tell us now? Like, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you come out and say it's breaking news. So this is just a I think it's a power play between the hierarchy and Maresca at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, maybe Maresca is trying to get more backing. Oh my God, no, Foxy. I'll round up with this. Tosin cannot play that game. Tosin should not and cannot play that game. That's all. Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. But anyways, for me, my final thoughts. I think I really hope that Soboslai, if he's able to play and it will not affect him, then I hope he plays because it will help us. But
Mm,
then if we would I rather Soboslai rest and then we
mm,
get somebody else, to prevent a long term injury. I would say
mm,
Soboslai rest instead of having a long
mm.
term injury, just in case, because we need him for more games. He's a
Yeah,
keeper to our midfield. This is a time and an opportunity for other guys in the team to step up and actually
simple.
find that form.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I hope we don't lose, but this is a game that we could easily lose or draw. So I'm not
Mm.
really leaning for us to win because I don't know. We've not been in the most stable form,
Some.
for the in recent times. So we'll see. Anyways, shout out to Nick, Foxy, Ikena, Lucky, SSB,
SSB,
AB,
AB,
Isaiah, every single person that
Dorcas,
came on the live, Dorcas,
Astro
Astro
Club.
Club, every single person that commented. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate you guys. Guys, on Thursday we actually have a later start time. Every single day is 5:30 p.m. CST, but Thursday we're
Mhm.
starting around 6 p.m. CST because of Andy's. Andy's a coach for those that are new here. So he's training,
Yeah,
he has trainings on Thursdays, with the
yeah.
team. So it doesn't make it back sometimes he's not able to make it back on time from training. So yeah, so
Mm.
our Thursday stream will be starting by 6 p.m. only Thursday, but every single day, 5:30 p.m. CST,
5:30.
except
Yeah.
days that we have a watch along where you guys can come and check us out, join our watch along. We don't have our usual stream during watch along
Mm.
day. But yeah, shout out to you guys. If you've not done so, please like this video and subscribe to our
Yeah.
channel on the way to 5K. So do that. I appreciate you guys, man. I will see you guys
Yeah.
tomorrow. Take care, guys.